You, of course, mentioned that the UAE has an agile government, and I really think that the flexibility of our government and our leadership has put us ahead of the curve a lot of the times. Do you think that the UAE could become an example for other countries when it comes to food security?
Absolutely. There is actually no other country that has a minister for food security. So yes, we have already calls from different countries asking us about our experiences, what we're doing. We're speaking to international organizations such as the FAO. They're basically recording what each country is doing. And even there was the G20 meeting just 2 days ago, where I was also honored to represent the UAE and the ministers of agriculture and food. And we basically also discussed many things and many examples, and talked really about unity as well, and about that it's so essential at this time to act as a global community and help each other. So we're not just looking at food security on a local level, but also being an active global player in the food security of the world.
So you mentioned that the UAE has once again taken on a humanitarian role with regard to the fight against COVID-19. What additional things can the UAE do to support on an international level? And one more thing, you mentioned the youth as well. What can the youth of the UAE do to support this strategy?
Okay, so the work with international organizations is very important because you basically, this is like a shared platform. There's shared experiences, knowledge that comes into it. There's certain countries that will need assistance from those countries who have developed technologies. As you mentioned in the beginning, we have a harsh environment. We're a water scarce country, but yet we are growing a lot of foods now. So we have a lot of knowledge to share, and this is exactly where we want to go with the strategy. So the UAE over the years has become a hub of food trade, but in future we want to become a hub of food system knowledge for harsh environments. The UAE is well prepared for this crisis. We have everything in place, and as His Highness said, don't worry. And really it's literally don't worry, because the lines of defenses have been set up. We have been prepared for this, and we will continue growing the systems even stronger and more resilient for the future. I wish everyone all the best, and keep safe, and thank you, and we're all in it together.
Your Excellency, thank you very much once again. It was absolutely incredible hearing about food security and the leading role that the UAE continues to play. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much for having me. Thank you.